What about Duke's Club? Unless, of course, you're not allowed to.
What, not allowed to eat out? I can imagine that.
I better check first. I just thought it would be nice to treat Sister Mary Camellia to a night out, that's all.
Well, aren't you a lovely host? Obviously, Paul talked him into for you.
I just have been taken very much with her competency and her sensitivity.
Okay, fine, Alan. You don't have to go on about it.
You think she has any friends here in Port Charles?
Well, I think if she did, she would not be staying at our gatehouse.
Maybe she went to church. Otherwise, where would she have gone so early?
I have no idea.
You were involved in all this, too. And that's also God's honest truth.
Duke?
Yes, he came to me with the money laundering scheme years ago. That's why he's in prison.
Duke?
There's something else I have to tell you. No matter how much it shocks you, it's something you should know.
Wait. I need to ask you something first. People have been saying that you tried to kill Duke. I read in the newspaper that an attempt was made on his life right here in this prison.
Also true.
Father, please don't harm Duke. Please just don't let anybody harm him. That's all I ask of you.
This is not necessary, Camellia.
Why do you say that?
But I have promised Duke that I'll protect him. I swear it.
But he was almost killed in this prison.
I had nothing to do with the recent attempt. I'll protect Duke at all costs.
What made you change your mind about him?
You know, I'd give up my life for him. Duke is my son, Camellia. He's your brother. And he's been through hell. And the irony of it, his downfall came at a time of great personal joy for him. He found his true love. Her name's Anna Devane.
Lisa, you are lucky. You caught both of us at the hospital.
Oh, did I miss it today?
Absolutely not. I had already gotten a babysitter for the day.
And I could use the work, believe me. Are you ready to go?
Aye, aye.
Okay. Sonny, this is the reservation book. All calls have to be confirmed.
Okay.
And Bobby, this is the vendors list. All deliveries have come in by mid-afternoon. I'm going to work on the table.
Hello. Hello. Anyone say hi? Dear, how are you?
Excuse me for asking, but are you sure you're opening tonight? It looks like you could use some help.
Oh, well, funny you should ask.
I wasn't asking. I was making a comment.
Well, commentators are not what they need. What can we do to help? After we nail down a reservation.
All right. Step right up. Oh, are there any good tables still available?
Yes, someone is here.
Yeah, there are a lot of them.
You got it. Should I call you back later for confirmation on this?
No, you can ask us in person. Take your coat off, Brian.
Okay.
Off home. Because we're staying. We're going to pitch in and help.
Oh, this is great.
well.
Give him a ringside seat.
Yeah.
One job to another.
Hello. May I help you?
You the person in charge?
Yes, I am.
I've got an order from the electric company to disconnect your power.
Oh, no, wait. There's a big mistake. The bill is being paid. At least I think it's being paid this morning anyway.
I don't know anything about that.
No, my husband's paying it. Believe me, he is paying it.
Sorry, but I have to disconnect the power.
Well, can't you wait just a minute? Why don't you call the billing company and they'll tell you?
I have to go by my order list.
Maybe the list isn't up to date, sir.
I don't take my orders from the billing department. Unfortunately, there's always a slight lag.
Well, sir, we have to open tonight. How about if I go ahead and write you a check right now?
I can't accept checks. You'll have to pay at the main office.
That is exactly what her husband is doing right now.
We have to open tonight and we have to have power to open. You can understand that, can't you?
Can't you pull rank, Commissioner?
I'm just doing my job, lady. So if you please point me the way to the main switch.
Excuse me, I work for City Hall. I'm a commissioner. My name is Brian Phillips. And I don't think City Hall would take too kindly you penalizing tax-paying businesses because of your bureaucratic lags, as you put it.
What's City Hall got to do with this?
City Hall is only a phone call away, and I can make my point soon enough if you just hold off.
No way. I'm shutting off the power. If City Hall has any complaints, they know where to call.
Well, I'm just going down to the power company and pay the bill.
Won't do any good.
Why?
Because I'm shutting off the power now.
Well, then go ahead. Shut it off. You're just going to have to come right back on to turn it right back on once they get the money in their hot little hands.
That's right.
Don't count on it. There's no guarantee of same-day turn-on. Oh, where's the main box?
Let him find it himself.
Oh. Well, thank you for your efforts, but I'm going to get going. Why don't you bring some flashlights and some candles just in case?
Like it's just cute.
So everything depends on the handwriting expert report.
Come in. Hello. Received, Jake. The handwriting expert should be here shortly.
Oh, good. Before your eyes, I'd like some assurances.
Can you take a seat?
Lucy?
What kind of assurances?
Well, as you know, my client Lucy has been the subject of ongoing harassment ever since Frisco took on the Broder Holmes murder cases.
Harassment?
Let Jake finish, please.
My opinion of how Frisco is handling the case stands. However, I do expect that to be over soon.
Why?
Well, I'm going on the assumption that your expert will reveal that Lucy did not write that threatening card. And on that assumption, I would like an assurance from you that Frisco will call off his badgering of my client.
Harassment? Badgering? Is there any other words you want to describe the way I do my work, Jake?
Harassment is not used by any detectives on this force. They do, however, persist in questioning their suspects, and that is an assurance that I can definitely give you. Yes? Oh, hold on. I would like to introduce Mark Wiley. He is our specialist on question documents, our handwriting expert. Dick Meyer, Lucy Coe, and Quentin and Mr. Jones. Could you please hold all my calls? Thank you. Now, do you have a report for us? A verdict. We are all very anxious to hear it.
Well, I would, if you don't mind, like to take everybody through this in a visual manner.
Yes, of course, if that's what you'd like. I'll get out your way.
Well, I'll just pull down our screen, and as you well know, pictures are worth at least 1,000 words.
I'll give you a hand.
We might be getting into some hardball here. I just wanted to reaffirm that this is not going to affect our personal relationship.
Yeah, I know. I'm a cop, you're a lawyer. We are going to certainly be tangling in the next few months, but it's not going to affect our friendship. Promise. You can have my assurance on that.
Just checking.
I'm glad you brought it up.
How's it?
It's safe and secure. As of this morning.
Your secretary's out for the day. These are all your messages. Thanks. How's it going? Well, no complaints. Now, I was wondering, though, where Angus Mackay was. He didn't come here this morning.
No, Mackay, oh yeah. He's been tied up, I guess. He had a special visitor. I gave permission for his party to have some extended time with him.
I see.
Hold on to that number and remind me to call him back in an hour. And I think she'll want to talk to me when she's through.
Gee,